Good evening, good afternoon, wherever you find yourself in this weird, well, wacky world of ours, and welcome to another exciting installment of Darkness Dublin. This evening's scene will take place once again in the Grand Library, the Grand Occult Library of Dublin, where the mages have gone in order to attempt to rescue the librarian Cyril, who's being held somewhere in the forbidden section of his own library. They have already encountered several noted fictional villains from classic literature, including the likes of Professor Moriarty and Long John Silver. The I beg your pardon. They have also defeated one of the physical representations of the darkness that is holding the library in its steely grasp, in the form of the spirit, the avatar of the seven deadly sin, gluttony, who was sent screaming back to its master when its page of its book was incinerated. However, now our friends, our ne'er-do-wells, find themselves on a long corridored path leading down once again into the bowels of the library, having just defeated the famed hound of the Baskervilles. They have been told by Captain Silver that even now they enter the domain of Lady Envy, and oh my, has it always been this cold? Your breath rises above you as mist. With each breath, your lungs slowly start to ache from the inhalation of cold air.
I'm gonna try and see if I can put a little mask over my mouth with the shawl I have around my neck to help mitigate the feelings of the cold air. Probably won't do much, but give it a go.
Yeah, Sketch is probably going to be holding on to Jewel and staying at the back of the party because, I think the two of these got the most hits the last time. So Sketch is trying to heal himself as he's walking, but still moving Jewel along with him.
I'm kind of trying to stay in the darkness, just not try to keep out of sight.
Yeah, Jewel's hobbling along as best as she can, considering almost everything is made out of pain.
Delicious pain. Ahead of you, the bookshelves will branch left and will branch right. However, they don't seem to come to any turns. Rather, they come into you come into the center of a large oval. You will feel snow on your foreheads as it wafts down from a dark ceiling. And in the center of this huge oval, you see this building. The one difference being the building itself looks to be built entirely out of frozen books.
Well, at least it's not gingerbread.
There is even a small maze made of ice that you can see as you look down on it from above.
Hold on, how big is it? How big is it?
It is a 4-story building.
Oh. Sorry, go ahead. Oh, I was going to say, can I make a mental roll to memorize the what would look like the quickest way through the maze if we had to go through it?
Do you have the memory eidetic memory?
No, but I have a notebook out and I have my pen to make notes, to do a drawing.
It is also okay. Have you ever looked at a maze from above?
Yes, you do them in the back of newspapers all the time.
Okay. I'm talking about a hedge maze.
No.
Trust me when I say you can't just look at a maze and go, that's the way.
But I have mind. Can I use mind to simulate a long-term memory of it?
If you wish.
The question is, would it work?
Probably not.
No. Okay.
There are actually a combination of spheres that could, in theory, tell you the way.
Mind and correspondence, by chance?
I have an idea.
Because
Well,
I have both mine and Carson.
I'll kind of actually hang on, give me a Can you use entropy 1 to see which way is the most likely direction would be to the exit?
You can basically you would need entropy 2. What you could do is you could quirk fate in the direction that you will walk the correct path.
Got it. But I can't use entropy to see which way would be the most likely way to the exit.
Unfortunately not. No, that's too high a chance of probability.
Okay. Is there a way around the maze?
Yes, but none that'll take you towards the front door. You can, in theory, try to skirt around the side of the house, though, and avoid the maze entirely.
You guys want us to try and skirt around and see if we can avoid the maze?
Seems like the goodest option. I'm not exactly going to be able to move fast. Like, he loops his arm around Yuki.
I don't know. I have a bad feeling about trying to do that. I would think they'd have ways of dealing with people who would try that.
Worth a shot.
I mean, if you get separated in the maze, we're all kind of fucked then, really.
Especially
We're
if it
all
moves.
kind of fucked now.
Perhaps, if I might make a suggestion, if we're all planning on going into this maze, and given some of us have a propensity to wander off and or get separated from the party, not naming anyone, perhaps it might be best if we were to, he kind of taps at his head, connect just a bit in case we get separated.
Might not necessarily be a bad idea.
That's a good point.
But then again, if something affects our minds, wouldn't that affect all our minds?
Yeah.
We would be able to sense that the other is in distress, but it does not negate the shielding that we already have.
That's true.
Hey, I've got an idea. Who's got handkerchiefs?
I have some.
I have a couple.
Great. Everybody pick a buddy and tie your hands together.
This can't possibly go wrong.
I
All
see
right.
absolutely no way this could go wrong.
Ever.
At all.
Just hold hands, and so we don't get separated if we end up in the maze.
How about we just don't get separated?
All right, everybody
How
hold
about we
hands.
all stick together?
Conga line, everybody. Let's do this.
Is your character's name Rory? Sam, your character's name is Rory?
Yes. I was going to ask, like, how have I got here?
GM hand wave you.
Huzzah!
You were here the
Basically,
whole
we
time.
use the logic
I'm off to admit,
we
you know
actually
what?
use that is exactly how we do it. We use the logic of if you're here, there's actually a much bigger group of you than are just here. They just don't talk much in the sense that
Rory is lost in the maze. And, oh, good. Other people.
Hey, Rory.
Hello.
All right, if you want to play that card, hi, Rory. I'm going to give you something if you want to have been lost in the maze.
Sure.
Oh shit.
There's something, you haven't seen it, but there's something big in that maze. You could hear it moving.
Sweet. And by sweet,
Did
I
you
mean
see anything in there?
there's something big moving around.
Oh,
I was looking for a book on the Dene, and then I got here. And I lost all track of time.
Should at least
Well-
try and go to try and skirt it.
yeah, skirting seems like a good idea.
Let's give it a
I
try.
don't know what it is. What do you think, Cornelius? Do you have any idea?
Why in the name of all the Toli did you bring me here? I'm cold.
Well, it wasn't deliberate. I don't even know where here is.
All right, so you guys are going to attempt to skirt around the maze?
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
assume that they take a couple minutes to do the telepathic link with whoever actually types that they wanted it. But yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So, who was the one who was doing the telepathic mage? Solon?
Yep.
Okay, Daniela will go up to get her, to work with you to get to link minds.
Basically, is anyone not doing it at this point? Because there's 5 people, and I thought I've gotten 5 people saying yes.
Remember, you will have to add an extra success for each person after the first.
Oh yeah, I know. This is going to be I'll be making the rolls while you start describing, assuming I don't botch. Then it's like, and then he exploded.
Anyone? Actually, I'll even ask in character.
I just realized that. Sorry.
Are any of you hurt?
Yeah, that Sketch and Jewel are the most visible. Like, particularly Jewel. Sketch is literally carrying Jewel.
Rory is still missing his left arm, incidentally. That he doesn't really seem to notice it. He's like, all right, well, let's take a look at you.
Hey, Evan.
You're able to heal, Rory?
Yeah?
Nice. We could use that.
Hey, Evan.
Yes.
How successful could I make? How could I be to make a couple of illusions of our group wandering through the maze to try to confuse anything that might be looking for us on the outside?
You don't really do it like that. You'd have to base it on. Once again, I assume you mean mental illusions. You'd have to specifically cast against something. You can't create the illusion.
Okay. Can you, whoever is injured, put how injured you are in the sidebar, and I'm going to work on healing you guys. All right, well...
Sweet. I guess Daniela thinks, can you all hear me?
Yo.
Yep. Basically, what will happen is because of his paradigm, it will basically pop up in a small text, kind of in almost like a Skype bubble box at the corner of your vision. And when somebody talks, you'll see a little picture of them, and it'll light up to show that they're talking.
Perfect.
Oh, damn it. Oh, I hate those things.
It even has the annoying do.
Oh,
No, I'm kidding.
this is some kind of throwback to a computer thing, isn't it?
Yes. All right. So
Alec just shakes his head.
You guys are going to attempt to skirt around the side.
Yes.
All right. I need to do one more for Heather.
All right. In that case, would you guys like to make me dexterity stealth check?
Oh boy, would I!
Oh, sure.
Oh, this is my jam.
Yay! Chosen one, the Monkey King. Fucking 5 successes gone. I am Batman.
I am Batman.
Unfortunately, I'm not very Batman, but I get 1 success.
Let's see. Dexterity stealth.
Actually, that should have been more dice with my arcane. Wait.
All right. Heather, everything except your ag is healed.
Ah!
I got 1 success on my dex stealth.
6 from me because I forgot my arcane.
No worries.
But you get different songs.
Okay, shit. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Hey Evan, so I thought Arcane just gave me extra stealth dice. Apparently, it also Oh,
removes their dice to find
Oh.
It
you.
removes their dice.
Yeah,
so
it
if
does.
anyone's actively
Yep.
Hmm?
Yep.
That's
That's
what's really
amazing. Okay.
Yes, your lethal is healed, but your ag is still there.
Yeah, it's legit.
Dex plus stealth, you said?
Dex plus stealth.
If you got it, arcane.
Doing so now. What's the diff? Sorry.
Standard death.
At least I'm not alone.
I have
Who
total.
else only got one success?
I got 3 successes.
Okay. Okay, cool. All right. Adam and Ian, odds or evens?
Even.
Odd.
Okay. Where is my there's Darkness Double. Has whatchamacallit, has Discord decided? Yes, Discord is behaving again. Hooray.
Okay.
Alright. Sorry, I just have to make a dice roll. La, 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 la. There we go. Oh, damn. I swear on my love. Paste. There we go. Those ones, though. Okay. So that's 4 rollover, or 3 rollover, and that does that much damage. Oh!
Oh.
Well,
That's
Okay.
a thing. Wait. That was it trying to sense us, right?
no, that was it hitting one of you and damaging one of you.
Oh.
Oh,
Dun dun dun.
well,
Who likes writing characters?
Is it ag or lethal damage?
lethal.
Then whoever gets hit should be fine as long as someone can heal him back up.
Well, no, 7 lethal and you're dead.
I thought that was for ag.
I think it's lethal as well.
I thought it was only for ag. Oh, check.
I know bashing
I'm really
just
sorry.
knocks you out.
It's stabilized. No, seven lethal, and you need to be stabilized. If no one stabilizes you, you die on the next turn.
Yeah, there you go.
If you're more.
Excellent. Okay, cool.
Whew.
Hey, Ian, you will take an arrow in the neck.
Me?
Yes.
Always me. Jesus.
Because you chose odds, didn't you?
No,
was
I
the one
chose
who
you.
chose odds. That would be me.
Oh, Daniela, take an arrow in the throat.
Okay, I have 7 lethal.
A crossbow bolt, to be exact. Twang! Out of the trees.
I'm out.
She will fall rather delicately to the ground. Interestingly enough, the crossbow bolt has a note attached to it.
Does it say cheaters?
Do you pick it up and read it?
No, I'm actually in the process of trying to
Rory.
stabilize if anyone wants to help.
Yeah,
Rory,
Yeah,
you
dude,
stabilize.
give a hand there.
Yep.
Can I get a perception alertness to figure out where that came from?
Yes.
It's intelligence.
Come on.
medicine.
Mm-hmm.
Should I just make a medicine roll?
That depends. I think Rory is going to do it magically.
Cool.
I got five successes on my perception alertness.
Yep, there is a figure. Do you see the building that I have shown?
Uh-huh.
There is this figure. Hang on. I have to switch my minicam. There we go. This figure is standing in the top window on the 4th floor. That was a near impossible shot.
Awesome. Psychic attack.
Okay.
Okay. Shit. All right then.
Can I
You will
sense
see-
him? Can I sense him gearing this up? Maybe.
Yes.
Gonna be like, please don't do that.
Then again, you will also see, because you have correspondence, Isopian, don't you?
Yes, I do.
The fact that she is covered, or he is covered in wards.
I have prime sight. Would I see just how glowy this person is?
Oh, Nelly.
Yeah, I'm just
You
be
also
like,
have data size up, don't you?
I don't have data. No, actually, I do. You're right. Shit, that means I've
So,
got
yes.
my maximum number of.
Can
health.
I?
You will see the firewalls they have surrounding them.
Yes, please don't do that.
Yeah, I stop.
Okay. Daniela, I assume that Sam will stabilize you.
I'm rolling. I'm just looking up an appropriate song. The best one I've found is Cheryl
Bring Me
Crow.
to Life by Evanescence.
Yeah.
Oh, not done.
There we
Alright.
go.
That's appropriate. Live and you live.
Does okay? So you will remove the arrow with a sick wet noise.
Heal 3 lethal.
AO 3 lethal?
Yeah.
Yep. So
probably.
you're no longer dying.
What does the note say, by the way?
It says, "Welcome. You have entered the domain of the huntsman."
Oh, of course we have.
And she's covered.
Rory,
she's
Wraps
covered
his
in.
arm around Danielle and just kind of pulls her behind a wall.
She's
Are we-
covered in wards.
What?
He.
Or-
For the record, it is a he. I got that
Or
wrong.
he. Sorry, you did say she, but okay. But yeah, he'll Alec will say he's covered in wards.
Of course he is.
Everything here is. Okay, fine. Can we
You'd almost
unmake
think that
them?
you'd almost think that the evil McEvil people like to defend their pawns. Who knew?
Okay.
Is the figure still at the window, by the way?
No, they've hopped back into the house.
Alec will describe. Well, Alec will just think of what he saw.
Hmm.
You can note that the text from Daniela is like a little bit jumbled and confused.
We should probably get inside and not out in the open if he's gonna shoot more shit at us.
Yeah.
Hey, Daniela, heal another 3. And
Awesome.
I will point out also, because you are in a Horizon realm, haha, there is no such thing as vulgarity.
Yes.
Yep, that's right.
Okay.
Huzzah!
She'll kind of just kind of say thank you to Rory and look a little bit. Definitely looked really spooked.
He's
But
been
she'll-
singing Evanescence the whole time.
So
He's been what? Singing Evanescence.
Yes. No, that's
That's his focus, right?
Question: who here has matter 2 or above?
Me.
let me double check. I think
Does
I
anyone
do.
have matter sight active?
Let me double check.
I think Sketch does.
Nope.
Actually. Yeah,
Yep.
I think you do.
I do. Matter in life.
There's something really weird. You shouldn't be able to see Daniela in matter sight, but you can. There's something like oozing around inside her.
Big points. You know what I mean? Oh, she's got something in there. Oh, alien shit. Oh,
I am not awake enough for something to burst out of her chest.
And it's like, what do you mean? There's something inside me.
he's just
Okay,
pointing
okay.
repeatedly. Like, oh.
Dutch, what is it? Is it alive?
He'll like No. Matter-wise, like leans in probably uncomfortably close to Danielle because he's like, "Fuck, what the fuck is this?" You know?
She's like kind of looking at you like.
It's
what are
like
you
a
looking at
heavy
me?
metal derivative.
That is metal. That's in. Oh fuck.
What is it?
Get out of me! Get out of me!
That's
Finishes his song after a few minutes.
some sort of heavy metal derivative.
Those don't agree with human physiology. I thought.
No, you are in trouble. No.
I just like the
Wait, heavy metal. Heavy metal is wonderful.
Oh no! Yeah, I think this is a little bit above Danielle's level. I don't think I'll be bringing her to the scenes.
Okay. So it's a heavy metal. So we just need to turn it into something else. Something that does agree with human physiology.
Sure. Yeah, I could do that. Grimace.
Also, we need to get out of the open so we aren't picked off one by one by an archer.
We don't have a lot of
Yeah.
time, so I'm gonna have to do this quickly.
Well, let's get something to hide behind. Hiding behind a rock right now. Solid battle strategy.
Sketch.
I'm
As you
behind,
look at it,
Danielle and I are behind a wall.
Yeah.
you're behind one of the you're pressed up against one of the ice walls of the maze itself proper. Sketch, you can assume as you look at it that it's some kind of heavy metal based poison.
Oh, it's heavy metal based poison. Fuck. Okay, this is some height. Fuck. All right. Lean forward again. You look over, Jill. I'm gonna have to change this to something that's gonna agree with her immune system at least. Grimace again.
Okay. Let me sit and think here.
If you'd like to make me an intelligence medicine roll, anyone?
I can
Yeah,
do.
I'll make
I
that.
know an OOC, but I'll make the roll.
4 successes.
Okay, 4 successes.
Yep. 8,
Can I
10, 8, 9.
One.
do a science check?
Well, the guy who's going to do the healing got the check that he needed, so there's no real point. Sketch. Okay, so it's a heavy metal based poison, possibly something like arsenic or zinc, which are both periodic table metals. So you reckon that you could simply just transmute them to water and it would be absorbed into the bloodstream?
Okay. Claps his hands together, cracks his neck. I got this.
Okay.
Suddenly looks really deadly serious, and then we'll proceed to do that, and I'll spend a point at Quint. And
By the way, Sam, you ask when your specialty would become available. You're in a freaking fairy tale. Everything is a trope.
Huzzah!
That's
My
weird.
esoterica focus.
His
This is the
esoteric
entire basis of
focus
my
is
magical practice.
That's awesome.
I've got 3 successes so far to begin transmuting it to water.
That'll be enough. You're going to have to put the successes into effect, and she is going to probably have to get treatment when she returns in order to basically, because you can change it into water. It will eventually change back.
Yeah, he'll just he'll start to oddly dance around her, which looks really fucking hilarious out in the open as well. Like as if almost he's doing some sort of weird Zumba fucking ritual in front of her.
Oh, Rory's gonna dance too.
Can I make a mage lore roll to actually have an idea that might help here?
Yeah.
Okay, because my character does not have matter and probably wouldn't know this unless I make a roll. Shit. Intelligence mage lore typically?
What are you trying to figure out?
Holy shit.
What's one of the most basic things you can do at matter 2 to affect any kind of material?
Transmute it. That's what he's doing.
Other than that, because transmuting it's temporary, and as you said, it'll still be in her body later. You can phase it out from its nearby environment.
With
You
could give
need
me a
correspondence in order
If you
to
can-
do that as well.
Hmm?
Basically, you need correspondence to take it out to basically move it.
Well, I was thinking if you just phase it and move the body.
If he's thinking about that, I've got what level of correspondence?
2, but you'd also have to have the same similar practice.
By the way,
what's your
I-
practice?
Me,
One
crazy.
second, guys, we're doing that thing where we all talk at once. So calm thy proverbial memories.
Sorry. I actually have correspondence too. I
Yes,
was
do you have
wondering
the
if
same
I might
paradigm? I very much doubt it. Or a similar paradigm, even.
Let me have a look.
Anyway, Sketch, you were transmuting it into a Bob.
Yep, into water. Yep.
Yep. Okay.
I'm helping him through my dancing. He said he was dancing.
Yeah, I did.
If it helps, Cornelius will do that dog thing where he lays down and puts his hand over his eyes.
I got
What's
8
your-
successes on my dance.
That's fine. He still thinks that he cringes at everything Rory does.
All right, he'll look at Daniel.
Yeah, that's fair.
He'll look at Daniel quite relaxed. Okay. I turned it into water, but you're gonna need to get it out because it's gonna turn back, and I'm not that skilled to get it out of your body yet.
All right.
What was your paradigm?
Crazy wisdom.
I have ancient
It's-
wisdom is.
Its belief is everything is chaos.
Oh yeah,
Oh, okay,
those are not similar at all.
No, just checking.
All right. I guess we'll worry about that after we deal with this. Am I good for now?
You should be good. No, you're good. You're good.
Okay. I'm still.
I have all the world's a stage.
As you guys skirt around the side of the maze, you'll eventually come to the opposite end. It takes you about 20 minutes. Can I get all of you to make me a stamina check, difficulty 7, please?
Before
It's really cold.
before that, Evan.
Yeah.
Are my magical effects gone because I got knocked out?
No.
What?
No, you don't lose magical effects if you fall unconscious.
Stamina difficulty.
Nolan, you're good. What is this cold?
I got 3
He's like,
successes.
I could go old man skinny dipping in this.
And Rory has a dog to keep him warm.
I also have 3 successes on the stamina.
Just don't fail. I will put out that I will give Rory and I was going to give Rory an extra -1 if he's hugging the dog, but I will give Sketch and Heather a -1 difficulty if they're clung together because body heat is a factor.
Yeah. It doesn't affect me.
Oh yeah.
I got 1.
Okay, Ian,
What?
stamina check, difficulty 7.
I did. I rolled 3 successes.
Oh, I didn't see it. Okay, cool. Everyone succeeds. No one starts to get frostbite. Yay!
Yeah.
Huddle, 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 huddle.
As you guys approach the house, you'll see the fact it has a large outer decking area made of wood before you get to the front door. The front door itself that stands open, and you can see a pleasant fire burning on the inside, and warmth seems to radiate from it.
That's deceptive as fuck. Sketch point that. That's a trap. That's surely a trap. It's always a trap.
Well,
Can I make an intelligence tropes roll?
Yes.
Sweet. Let me know if the same choice thing.
Oh no, that would have been super useful.
At a guess, we'd probably have to
One
not.
day, all 5 dots of his lore, James Joyce, will come into effect.
One day.
One day. Perhaps on Bloomsday. Once a year, it's useful. 2 successes.
Oh, this is clearly a trap.
I think you're right.
Called it. Claps his hands together. Do you know what I mean? Like looks around. Like yeah.
I just
Maybe we
have to
should search
remember the
for the
story.
perimeter for. Oh,
We're not eating the house. So it's not gingerbread.
Now that you guys can look back, you will see this woman is seated next to the maze, on the opposite end of the maze, as you would come out, and she has her hands in her face, but she has her face in her hands, and she's sobbing.
Prime
I
side?
kind of think everyone.
Am I seeing
Under prime side,
spawn site?
she looks like an ordinary person. As a matter of fact, she looks like a mage.
He's going to approach.
Yeah, Alec will reach out and grab him by the shoulder, stop him.
He's just going to look and go like, would you rather leave her in distress?
Oh, come on. You know what I mean? Like, points.
Alec is going to simply go, have you ever heard the word date?
You ever played Left 4 Dead, man? Fucking weeping women.
No, I think we shouldn't believe anyone.
Let's.
Oh, okay.
Daniela will go up with a raspy voice because she still has a level of lethal. She'll say, "You okay?" Not very close. She doesn't say that very close to her.
She looks up at you with piercing blue eyes.
What's the matter?
At which point, okay, who here? Okay, so Alec. Sorry, not Alec. Ian, your character's name is Eric or Alec?
Alec.
Alec did. Who else was Sketch did? Who else was very verbal about not helping?
Well, I know Rory and Eric were both let's help.
Yep. So was Daniela. Sketch was very don't help. And what about Jewel?
Jewel was silent. She's torn. She wants to help, but yeah, something's screaming at her that this could be a trap.
Okay. The tears that are falling from her eyes become tiny icicles as they fly towards the people who said not to help her.
Okay, let's try to get out of the bloody way.
You may indeed dodge this attack.
Yeah. 3.
Tip of the creature, Mom?
I have got to ask how you holy stroke things.
Rory
Crazy.
offers a. I'll wait for everyone to dodge first.
What is Alec's successes on the dodge roll?
Oh, I botch.
Oh.
Ow.
You dodge right into it. Let Evan do
Let me
it.
guess. I in dodging, I basically throw myself in front of all of them.
No, in dodging, I have to roll their damage first because this is a sweet forces attack. Actually, no, I have to roll the effect because it's not based on that. It's based on the amount of successes and it's automatic levels.
Yeah.
Wait a second. I've got forces. Can I roll a counter magic to that?
Do you have
You dodge.
And you've already
I don't
used
have
a reaction.
I'm so
Unless you have
bad.
extra actions.
Oh god, how high is this
I thought
girl's
you- I
head
thought
today?
I thought you only needed the sphere to be able to try to counter it.
Oh god, no, you need the sphere and you need prime.
Oh.
Counter spelling, I am right.
I think he's right. You need.
Yeah, you do, yeah.
I think he's right.
Yeah,
you
no,
certainly need the sphere, and you need quintessence.
Well, I've got quintessence, and I've got
You've got to be shitting me.
Oh, that's not good.
You
That's
either
not
rolled
good at
really
all.
well or really bad.
No,
Really
that's
well.
that's not good at all.
And also, there's +1 because it's forces.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So that's 10.
Mm. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to stop rolling my own dice tonight because it seems my dice roller wants to murder you.
So I'm off to create a new character. Have fun.
Just
Wait, hold on a second. One of my active effects is extra actions.
Actions, yes.
Could I do something here?
No.
All right.
Because
then-
your extra actions go at the end of the initiative order. If there's
Oh, okay.
an initiative order.
Is there any
what you could do, does anyone here possess both forces and prime?
No, I don't have prime.
I don't have it as. I have forces and prime.
That was a
as
yes. Who was yes?
I have both forces and prime.
I have forces 1 and prime 1.
Then, well, whoever has the highest pool of forces and prime may attempt to counterspell.
What do you
Alrighty,
have?
2.
Don't you need the level
2.
though? You need the if it's a level 3 effect. You actually need the level that they have.
I don't think you do.
Level the
No,
effect.
you don't. You don't. You don't.
You don't. It's much
No.
easier to counter and unweave a spell than it is to cast it.
Oh, okay.
I'm looking at the counter magic rules. So.
Evan, difficulty?
I think it's the difficulty of yours. I think it's. Hang on. I think it's the difficulty of the spell they cast.
Yeah.
So in this case, it would be difficulty 7 minus your foci and custom foci.
Game-wise, the character
Okay.
needs at least 1 dot in prime plus at least 1 dot in each of the sphere using the original spell, rolling at a +1 of the basic
Oh.
counter magic difficulty.
That's awesome.
I will recommend, because it got 5 successes technically, in order to keep Ian alive, you will need at least 2 successes.
Okay,
Wait.
okay.
So hold on, just so I understand this too. So the willpower, if you have like the spheres,
Yes.
it's then the difficulty of the spell that was cast +1 minus
Plus
your
one.
usual foci stuff.
Minus usuals, yeah. So that would make it difficulty 8 minus the ability to lower it, and you can lower it by a maximum of -3. So
Mhm.
you can lower it to difficulty. You can lower this one in theory to difficulty 5.
Assuming that, oh, sorry, that was for the unweaving. That's for current existing effects. This is assuming that you have the essential spheres and make an arete roll, and mage second, the difficulty for the roll is 7. Under reckoning, that's 8. Each success rolled deducts 1 success from the attacker's successes.
Yep. So we're at the same point. So
Okay, that makes
yes,
sense. I'm learning.
we're learning things.
So you
Yeah.
you don't need prime. You just need the spheres that are used. That's for the
Okay.
existing effects thing.
I'm
So
gonna
if I-
be a nice GM and say willpower. It's somebody's friend.
Yep. 3 successes. Ha ha ha.
All right.
Nice.
Hi, Ian. In that case, you will take a grand total of. Roll, please. You will take a grand total of 4 aggravated damage, and fall, dislocating your left knee because of the botch. You basically dodged and smashed into a pillar, thus causing it to come out of its socket. You are still alive, however, thanks to the grace of your teammates.
Is the woman looking like she's gearing up for another strike?
No, the woman turns to ice and sits there, as in a statue made of ice.
Rory offers. He was offering his flask to her.
It's a statue made of ice. Anyone who has prime will see a prime signature zip from the statue into the house.
Intriguing.
I'm gonna go over and help Alec and make sure his wounds are like if there's any bleeding or anything like that, and try to stop it.
Yeah.
Alex, these wounds are the most painful things you have ever felt. It literally feels like the wounds are not just open and bleeding, but that they are covered in freezing tendrils of pain and agony that wrap your body. It is physically hard for you to move. Whatever your wound penalties are for 4 aggravated damage, you will take triple the wound penalties.
What the
Oh
That's
my god.
like -6.
Can I identify what type of magic was used to animate this woman?
Yes. If you'd
Anyone
like to
can-
make me an intelligence esoteric roll.
I may not have esoterica.
Oh.
If anyone can help increase the heat here, help Alec. This doesn't look good.
I do not.
Well,
Alec,
I have it, which
this
means I
doesn't
can make.
look good.
Mage Lord?
Nope, I just got a straight fail on that.
You can rock a mage lore at a higher difficulty.
Can
You rock
I
a difficulty
attempt
7
to-
mage lore.
Can I attempt to use like medicine or anything like that to help reduce the pain?
The problem is that he doesn't. Okay, how do we explain this? He shouldn't be in as much pain as he is. For those of you who have life sight active, I think Sketch does.
Hey.
It's causing the synapses in his brain to start firing.
I also got 2 successes on Mage Lore. 9 out of
Oh.
10.
To see what was animating the statue.
Yes.
Basically, from what you can tell, it was almost like a golemoid effect in the sense that a powerful spirit entity possessed an otherwise ice statue and channeled its spirit through it, channeled its power through it. And then the spirit withdrew.
So it was a trap. Sketch is just thinking internally as he's just like running over to look to Daniel. It's fucking with the synapses in his brain and making him think that it's colder than it actually is.
If I might make a suggestion, so far, he's not trying to distract from the medical that's going on right now, the trying to save the knee. But it seems that whoever is in control of this place, the huntsman, they play by very specific rules. The only people who were attacked in that particular trap, whereas it could have attacked all of us, were the people who refused to help. Or rather, were most vocal about it.
Huh. Okay.
Well,
Can we focus on helping Alec here first?
oh,
Yeah.
sorry. Yes, I'm sorry to get distracted. Yes, I will help Alec. Sorry, Alec.
Apparently his neurons are being all fucked up right now.
Yeah, his neurons have essentially gone into overdrive. He's gonna start thinking that it's colder than it actually is. So that's
No. That's not a good attitude.
We're gonna need to actually make him think, or heat, fire. Like gestures out with his hands.
No, that's. You don't. Oh. Okay, I need a good song for this.
Evan, I'm going to kick myself for asking
Take
this.
me away.
We're all connected to telepathy. Is that having any effect on anybody else?
We can all sense you're in incredible pain.
Yes.
Mind shield.
Just making sure.
Be like, boy, howdy, that's a lot of pain.
Too deadly.
Jewel is going to go to Daniela and tap her on the shoulder. What's in the backpack?
Medical supplies, spare clothes, a laptop.
No paper?
She shakes her head.
I have a notebook if you need.
Only blank paper. I have an idea.
He actually has some sketch paper on him.
She'll take the paper and she'll start for lack of a better term, she's tearing it into strips and braiding them together.
She'll think to Yuki, right?
Yeah.
What are you thinking here?
I'm thinking this place is ice. Something that can light quickly and burn might be handy.
Fair enough.
Traditionally, it's when you resolve. Do you guys want to read fairy tales?
I don't
Stare.
read too many.
No, they're really important. Like that's the truth underlying all truths.
Look, I'm sure Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs can help, but we need to use actual fire in this, probably.
No, you don't. Fire is actually just going to make things worse, usually. See, when you have the Frozen Kingdom, right? When when you deal with the problem, when you cure the affliction affecting the land, then all the ice goes away. Winter is lifted and spring again.
Hmm.
In the right fairy tale. That's true.
But then so you're helping Alec, right, Rory?
Oh, yes. I'm just trying to think of the right song. I can't really think of one right
Pain
now.
by 3 Days Grace.
Okay, out of character, that's what I have. Then I looked at the lyrics and I'm like, not sure if those are appropriate.
I don't know. I don't remember the exact lyrics, but I remember the chorus works.
Okay, yeah, because it's pain without love, pain I can't get enough, pain I
Oh
love
yeah,
enough.
that's right.
Yeah,
It's
it's
a
like-
love
Because
song.
I'd rather feel pain than nothing at all.
Painkiller.
Oh yeah, it wouldn't fit. Nope.
Yeah.
I'm searching through my songs right now.
Let me
You know
let
what?
me get you the lyrics.
I got it. Judas Priest.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, actually prefer. Yeah, and you said heavy metal wasn't useful. Got it. Judas Priest.
I have heavy metal in my body.
If it helps at all, your friend is quite right. Yes.
Who's speaking?
Who?
The character?
Oh dear God, it's a satyr.
Sweet.
Oh no.
Oh, Rory can see him.
Yes, he steps out of the maze. As a matter of fact, you're quite right. It is rather chilly, but yes. Hello.
Hello. I'm Rory. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Yes. Well, hello. For the record, everyone can see him as a satyr.
Yes.
Well, what
Yeah,
makes
no.
what makes you what brings you here?
I'm rather from here. You understand?
Ah,
And,
part of
my,
this
my
environment?
name's
You're part of this environment? Didn't mean to
Mr.
interrupt you.
Thomas?
Yes. You know me, sir?
Yes, it's been a long time. Oh, oh, poor man. Always winter, never Christmas.
Excellent. People who understand my levels of bullshit.
Did we just step into what I think we stepped into, Evan?
Oh, this is the Lion Witch in the fucking wardrobe. Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Might have done.
Mr. Tumnus. Oh,
Oh yes. Well, unfortunately, it would seem as though your friend has rather fallen under her spell, as it were. Very ill to do that. Yes.
she still rules.
Oh yes, yes, for 100 years or more. Yes. Well. But then again, she was always looking for the sons of Adam and the daughters of Eve, thinking that they would take from her, but they never arrived. No, never at all.
And then can I roll tenets of faith for that? To
Can
understand
you
that?
what?
Could I roll tenets of faith to understand that?
Tenets of faith.
Oh,
Interesting
it's my
choice.
academic. It is my academic specialty.
Yes.
Rory just kind of clenches a fist. Jadis. Bitch. Poor Mr. Thomas.
On a side note, for the record, Evan, for those of you who want some of my weird idiosyncrasies, Evan really hates the entirety of the Chronicles of Narnia. Mostly because I read them and then I figured out that it was an entire analog for Christianity, and it put me right off. Fucking
Mostly,
Jesus
I hate the
Lion.
last book.
Hmm?
Mostly, I hate the last book.
of the final battle, whatever it's called.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I like the silver chair the most, or the horse and his boy.
Yeah.
Which was the silver chair?
That was the fourth one, wasn't it?
Silver chair is the fifth one.
Wait.
Magician's Nephew, Lion, Witch, and Wardrobe, Prince and His Boy.
Prince and His Boy.
Yes, and then
Eh,
Voyage of
yeah.
Prince.
If you read things chronologically, yeah, that's the order they go in.
Yep. And which one was 5? Sorry,
Um,
I remember the early ones. I can't
Yeah.
remember 5 and 6.
no. Voyage of the Dawn Treader comes after Prince Caspian.
Yep.
Horse and His Boy, then Silver Chair. Oh, that's chronological. Oh, that's not chronologically. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, anyways, I know this stuff really well. That's what I was done.
Then they made absolutely terrible movies that was destroyed after the third one.
That's true, but the BBC series was pretty good.
The BBC series was fantastic.
I thought they only did the BBC series for The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe.
No, they did it for quite a few of them.
We started with The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, and I think they got up to Dawn Treader.
Yeah, that's my recollection as well.
Anyway, continuing.
Judas Priest. God, I hate the dissonance now. I really don't want to say Judas Priest for Narnia.
Do it. Do it.
No, it's inappropriate.
Terrified Mr. Tumnus with fucking Judas Priest.
I don't need more levels of PTSD, okay?
Thomas loves you. Why would you wish to terrify him? He's made of love and sandwiches.
Painkiller!
You know what? Okay, fine. I'm not gonna do that, but I will still. Here, this will take the edge off the pain. He hands the flask to Alex. Have a good long swig.
Alec will take a swig.
There we go.
Test. Can you hear?
Yes, I do beg your pardon. I'm just here to tend the garden and make sure everything is pretty.
Tend the garden.
You know what that... You
All
know
right,
what
I
that...
actually failed. Sorry.
Go ahead.
You failed what?
I didn't botch, but I failed the roll to make the paint. I guess I could do one more roll. Make the difficulty increase though.
By 1, yeah.
I was expecting a botch. 1 success
To do what?
to make his pain reduced. Life effect.
You're going to need more successes than that.
All right. Well, I would need a ritual to get more than 3 rolls. So.
Needless to say, the doorway to the palace or to the house stands open to you guys.
She'll think to everyone. So, do you want to go straight into the front entrance, or do you want to, once we get Alec up, do you want to scout the perimeter, so to speak?
Isn't trying to scout the perimeter arguably what got us here?
She shrugs. I'm asking.
Mr. Tumnus, was it?
Yes, sir.
Is there anyone else that you know of in the garden?
No, sir. Only the statues.
She
But she-
turns them to stone.
But she can possess those statues, though.
And she turns them to ice, for the record. Not
I'm sorry, ice. Yes.
So you live here alone, essentially, apart from he gestures towards the house.
Oh, yes. Apart from the mistress and her huntsman, yes.
Is he still the wolf?
No, that the huntsman slew the wolf.
Oh.
You're getting the impression that these are classical stories and fairy tales, but they've been jumbled together.
Does she have his heart?
Yes, she does, I believe. She keeps it in a small silver. She keeps it in a small. She keeps it in a small silver box upon her throne.
Small silver box, you say?
Yes. If only we had someone who was stealthy and good stealing things.
You're
He
making
looks to sketch meaningfully.
Wait.
Sketch thief never stopped. I like that. Sketch thieved never stopped.
That's good, actually. Mr. Thomas, can we do anything for you?
Oh no. I'm quite fine. I just came to see if you were all right after your encounter. Yes.
Well, you should have a pull to little taste of the creature.
Thank you. The dog stares daggers as you give away good whiskey.
I have hit them all separately.
I like how you have a separate hip flask for the dog. I accept this. But right, other than that, gentlemen, the door stands open to you.
Well, no time like the present. This is a trap, and we are expected.
This may be a wild guess, but I anticipate that if it's anything like the trap that was laid for us out here, there will be an opportunity designed to make us fail in some way so that there is an excuse to openly assault us. Not that she really needs one, but...
Yes, there are rules about hospitality.
Exactly.
The
But
rules
we
of
have to behave ourselves as
hospitality.
guests. Oh, yes. It's very important to know rules about hospitality.
Well, then
I'm
perhaps
guessing
we
accepted as
should go. Perhaps we should go inside and seek shelter from the cold. Then
We have to be welcomed inside, traditionally.
We would need to knock on the door or ring the bell or whatever else is there.
Correct.
Yep.
Then let us
Yeah, go ahead.
Let's try that.
let us behave as proper guests. Knock on the door.
And if we break any of the rules, then they can destroy all of us.
Puts his arm immediately around Jewel because he knows it's like, yeah, I'm going to end up trying to steal something, so I'm just going to stay here.
Yeah, Joel will just put an arm around his shoulders casually. She's got a hold of his shirt.
I mean, some of the basic rules of hospitality, just so we're clear. And it does vary by culture. We're accepted as a guest, and
What is the appropriate rule for accepting gifts or offering them?
Well, it depends by culture, but I'm glad you asked. This is one of his narrow areas of expertise. Very narrow. So, a host who grants a person's request for refuge in Celtic culture is expected not only to provide food and shelter, but to make sure that they do not come to harm while under their care. However, you cannot do anything to harm them once you accept that. And if they he's just trying to think. Let me see if I remember all these rules.
I would assume that taking anything from them or breaching hospitality in any other way would essentially null any protections we have.
More than null, you will be cursed.
Yeah, who'd do that, right? Yeah.
And also, if they do something to us while we're under their roof as a guest, then they will be cursed. Although that's small consolation if we're already dead. But for example, they could still give us food and drink, just as an example, that was not necessarily maliciously given, but enchants us in some way.
Is it considered impolite to refuse food and drink?
Yes.
Then we'll probably need to. We seem to have at least one or two people capable of healing. Perhaps be prepared. Well, I don't suppose there's any way we can simply ward ourselves against poisons.
Well, there's not just poisons in the sense of, like, as I said, it's not direct harm. For example, when Persephone ate some of the pomegranate seeds, she had to then stay for the 1 month for each seed she ate for eternity. Or, in Oberon's court, well, I guess we're getting ahead of ourselves. He just kind of trails off. He's just lost in his own daydream.
Well, I think that seems relatively straightforward. Is everyone else ready?
Ready when you guys are.
Yo.
Off to meet the wind.
Alec, you gonna be okay?
He doesn't really respond.
Rory kind of helps him to his feet with his one good arm.
She'll help pull him up on the other side.
Is there no way to do a mind effect to, like, dampen their pain receptors or anything?
I tried that. I just failed. So yes, you could entirely. That would be a life effect if you're dampening the pain receptors.
Damn it.
Wait, wouldn't mind work too?
I think it'd be going from. It's possible, maybe, Evan? Is it? I know we've been babbling for the last, like, however many minutes, but is it possible that both life and mind in different ways could dampen pain?
Yeah, mind, it would require mind 4. You would just tell them not to feel it, and they wouldn't.
Jeez, ow, no, I don't have that.
Yeah, it's basically because with mind 4, you can give an order for an involuntarily bodily function. Like at mind 4, you can tell someone to shit themselves, and they will.
Lovely.
So you approach the door, boys and girls. What do you do as you approach the door?
Is there a bell?
There is, in fact, a bell.
Since Rory seems the most familiar with this, perhaps he should.
I will. In character, I'm fine to do that, but out of character, I am the one person who can heal other people. Just saying. Also, I'm not that smart.
Then you should totally do it the moment I say it.
All right.
Rory died that day. Everyone died shortly thereafter.
Thereafter, periodically. Rory rings the bell.
And he wakes up the entire people that work night shift. That's how they kill us all.
My lord.
Yep.
Jeebus.
How may this one serve you?
He seeks shelter from the cold.
You seek guests' rights.
Looks around to everyone, sees thinks it's about their sees their expressions.
Yes.
Mental response. Yes.
Yes.
All caps.
Yes, please.
And from Alec, you get ow, 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 ow.
Yes, please.
Roughly translates to English as yes, 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 yes.
If your mistress would be so kind.
My mistress knows nothing but kindness. Very well. I cannot make this decision myself. However, come in, rest yourselves, sit before the fire. I will tell her that you are here, and I will bring her down shortly.
Very
Thank
well,
you very
thank you.
The figure will turn, denote the chairs in front of the fire,
Probably
and leave you alone.
find a nice seat for Alec.
Alec, the pain will melt away as soon as you sit before the fire.
Nice.
You're back to your normal -2 penalties. Sup?
Lovely.
Yay!
For the moment.
Gotta love that. I love that. You need 5 quint to heal an ag point, right?
No, it's a 1-for-1 trade.
Okay.
Yeah. But I don't have Prime. Oh, can I heal Ag?
Yeah, you can. You've got life 3, and you
Yeah.
can spend the prime to do it.
All right. Probably should figure that out.
Eric will just find a nice spot to take one of the seats that's been offered and just takes a seat.
You will notice the fact that at the other end of the room that has its long hearth, there is a large chair upon which sits a silver box.
Just gonna think all caps, no. Angry face emoji.
Probably a concerned face emoji comes from Daniela. Feeling better, Alec? You don't seem to be saying out anymore.
Pain subsided.
It's good. Probably still sore though, eh? Let's see what Rory can do for you.
Thank you.
All right. The woman will come downstairs again, but she is entirely alone until she sets this mirror down upon the chair, the large chair upon which is set the silver case.
Ooh.
And you see the figure stood in the mirror.
Does it look anything like the statue or no?
No, it looks younger, much younger.
Oh, that is not a nice image. It's like, oh,
Does that ring any bells from Narnia? Because I don't.
that's not dirty at all.
Just a point. Through the mind link, Alec tells them not to cast any magic yet. Don't heal me yet.
Now then, welcome, strangers, to my hearth and home. You killed my brother. Why?
There's a thought to Rory, text. Is it appropriate to say that he was trying to kill us?
Insulting her family members might not be a good idea. She might take that as an insult.
I figure anything she's gonna say is gonna be an insult. We kind of killed her brother.
There's ways of speaking with minimizing that.
Hey, Rory, do you want to roll me your tropes roll?
Daniela will think to everyone, you guys could say what we're here for to save Siren.
That's true, but that's not answering her question.
If you phrase it right, it can. I'm not sure what happened to Gluttony, so that's up to you guys.
Killing him was an unfortunate.
Meanwhile, Rory is rolling his memes.
An unfortunate and regrettable incident that happened because we have two friends who had two friends at the time who required rescue.
Do we get
You made
okay?
You made my brother have to go back to the master. The master was displeased. Rory, did you make your roll for me?
Rory?
Sam?
He's dead, Jim.
That's how that works. Okay.
He's be right back.
Oh, he did?
Oh yeah, 9:12. 5 minutes ago.
5 minutes.
That's my bad.
We can take a break and wait for him to come back.
No, it's fine. She's waiting for an answer. Or she's waiting for an answer to her statement.
About her brother being sent back.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently the master wasn't pleased. OOC.
You're all so bright, so pretty. You could leave here if you wanted. Why do you get to do that?
Jewel will speak up. I'm not certain I understand the question.
You will hear a click, 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 click noise. As from the second story, if you look up, you'll see the huntsman who has drawn a bead on at least one of you. They haven't shot. They're just casually taking aim.
Audible gulp from Daniela. Probably hurts.
I take it then that, much like your brother, you desire to leave this place.
Yes. Something you get to do. You, bags of meat. You who do not even understand the concepts of the divine. The master will make you see.
Sam's back, by the way.
Oh, hi, Sam.
Hi.
Sam, can you make me your tropes roll, please?
Sweet. I love my tropes.
All of the tropes.
Three successes.
Meme God. 3 successes.
Okay, my answer to you is not necessarily in the form of my answer to you is in the form of a question.
Okay.
How do you defeat envy?
I have to think about this. Rory's lost in thought.
You get to leave. You get to have lives. You're not just concepts lost in a book with little pages and little words that people can cast aside. Well, no longer cast aside.
Why would anyone cast you aside?
Because they don't understand, they don't see. I'll make them see, every one of them. I'll open their eyes. You start to see a black ichor dripping from the mirror.
Oh, that's not good.
What don't we understand?
You don't understand anything. You don't understand the glory that it is to be you.
You're right. I'm sure I don't.
We're blessed,
But-
but so are
but-
you.
Hang on.
Alec holds
Hang
up
on,
a
hang on,
hand.
hang on. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Sorry, something was said that was important. What did you say, Sam?
I said, we are blessed, but so are you.
A
I've
tiny,
often,
tiny crack forms in the mirror. Continue.
you know, I often admired you. I was reading the books. They a strong woman who ruled one world and came to another world to rule that with nothing but her own wits and strength and self-reliance.
Another much deeper fissure cracks in the mirror. You actually see her cover her ears and start to scream. But I'm not going to scream because I'm, you know, my voice is, you know.
You're also able to muster far more passion than I ever can.
Another deep.
Employees.
That ice shit, that's pretty cool. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Alec will pipe.
Good job, Sketch.
You will also. You will also.
Hang on, let Ian talk. Give him a second.
Yeah.
You will also outlast most of us. You live on in these, and he raises hands to the books. In the imaginations of generation after generation, you'll be here long and remembered and loved long past the memories of most of us have become but a puff of smoke in the wind.
Deep fissures have now crisscrossed the mirror to the point that you can barely see her as she's on her knees screaming.
Anyone else care to chip in? Text.
People may not understand, but they know you. They recognize you. They know who you are.
There are people that work their whole lives to attain such a thing and never get it. Lucky you.
They don't get a fraction of what you did. To be a queen, to command the powers, the elements, to stop the very seasons in their tracks.
The mirror explodes outward, and you see behind the glass, nestled between the frame and where the mirror itself once stood, there is a single sheet of paper.
I go over to it.
I will point out, for those of you who heard last time, Winray holy stroked the last one.
Touching it may not be the best idea, at least not directly.
Not going to be touching it.
What does the paper say?
It appears to be a very long question. Can anyone here read Latin?
Yes, I can.
Okay.
I can read all languages.
Okay.
Good old.
It is basically a very long treatise on the nature of what envy truly is, its place within the diadem of hell and its place within the realms, how it infests, how it is insidious, how of all the 7 deadly sins, it is the easiest to creep into your heart.
Alec will struggle to his feet and ask for help to hobble over to the mirror. And
Roy will help him with his one arm.
I'll help him. I'll help him too. Other side.
And he will straighten his glasses and he will read through the letter and he will summarize it for those around.
Everyone, take a second.
Useful information.
No, but all of your mind shields, unless they have 10 or more successes, will be blanked out.
Yay.
Oh,
Good job. Can we please get rid of it?
all right. I don't think I can do exactly what Ray did with the last one, but we'll see what I can do.
Rory, why are they all so much wiser than you are? You're meant to be better than this, but they're smarter than you are. Why do they get to be smarter than you?
I actually have over 10 successes on my mind shield.
Oh, you do? Excellent.
I am the one. I actually do. Because I had to deal with Faust. I still have that active.
Hi. Okay, in that case. Hey, Sketch.
Yeah,
How's it going, Sketch?
I'm good. Not really, but I'm fine.
Rory just looks dull when
Why-
you're like
Why is
adorable.
for the record? If you have 10 or more successes, it will deduct 10 successes.
So I would know what success Mind Shield.
Excellent. Hey, Sketch.
Hey.
Jewel is so pretty. Why is she better than you? Why is it that no one ever judges her, but everyone looks at you accusingly? Why does she get to have that sense of being right and wrong? Everyone always just thinks Sketch is wrong. Role play accordingly.
Oh boy. Where is Darling Jewel? Because he whirls like a fucking demon.
Maybe we can throw it in, maybe we can like put the chair in fire or something. Does there maybe like a
She's pretty much right behind him. She's rolling up her sleeve and trying to figure out
Oh, I get it. No.
how she's gonna get rid of this piece of paper.
He just turns and looks at her. No, I get it. It's fine. You know, you roll up your sleeves and you look all great. Well, meanwhile, everyone's like, Sketch, don't touch the light. Sketch, inside and out. Sketch. Ooh. Starts flailing his arms left and right. Oh, no, it's fine. Like, Sketch is just standing over here and just be giving out to all the time. I can't steal anything. I can't touch anything. But no. Everybody doesn't look at you. Oh, no, it's fine. It's completely fine.
Wait, what?
No, it's fine. It's completely fine.
No, it's not. Not if you're bringing it
Perception
up like
empathy.
this. Where is this even coming from?
No. Oh, where's this
Yes,
coming
you
from?
can perception empathy. But
It's been
also,
here for a while. Everyone just persecutes me. Me!
Hold on, guys. Evan was trying to say something.
Daniela, yes, you can make perception empathy, but also, hey, Daniela, where did these guys get off? They think that they're masters of the universe and all that shit. Why is it they get to think that? Why is it that it's never your turn? Why is it that you always seem to have to be behind everyone else? Damn it, that's not right. You're just as good as they are. Why shouldn't you get some goddamn praise and accolades now and then? Don't play accordingly.
She just starts to like she looks like pretty okay and studded, but then she kind of just starts to just look really, really down and sad as she like kind of looks over to Sketch kind of, and she just takes a really big fuck man. I got 2 successes.
Sketch is pissed, like really, really annoyed. As in, this anger goes down to deep within him. It's a very visceral kind of, almost like betrayal. Betrayal.
Beautiful.
Max, I know how you feel, Sketch.
Oh, at least
Okay,
somebody does.
Alright.
You know, like, just
Sorry, so Eric, you knocked a mind shield onto people, yes?
It's going to take another round or two before he actually finishes, because it took me 4 rounds to create that one. But
Okay, cool.
as long as nothing
Basically,
infects me in the next 2 or 3 rounds.
Basically, what that means will happen is you will not be influenced anymore from an outside source. However, those of you who have already been influenced, the influence will continue. Another fun fact about mind shields is if an effect kicks off while a mind shield is down, it'll still run for its duration.
But he puts in, if he puts in the Mind Shield, it could work now. He doesn't need to get like 10 successes of effect.
Oh no, if he puts in another mind shield, basically no more external forces will be able to interfere from that point on. But if an external force has already interfered and it's running its course, it'll continue to run.
It's got time to affect 2 more. If it affects 1 person per round, it's got 2 more rounds to do it.
It's not affecting one person around, it's affecting those people who have deep insecurities.
yeah.
Yeah,
Rory's
she
going to go
begins
take
like
a piece of charcoal from the fire.
Oh,
Okay.
piece of chocolate. Sketch is just ranting, like, literally pointing at everybody and just ranting a fucking storm. It is the most
Danielle
tedious-
almost just kind of
tedious
goes
thing.
into the corner with her head, like with her hands over her face, and then like she even sometimes like hits her head and stuff like that, pretty hard.
Oh no, I'm gonna feel so horrible for it. He points at Danielle. Oh yeah, oh look at her, but no, me over here. Like look at this, you know, like lifts his shirt off and like there's self-harm scars all over Sketch as well. Like he's like, oh no, nobody cares about that. No.
Rory, do you press
Sketch, you could actually fucking do something.
Oh what? I do fucking everything. I take care of Jewel. I take care of this. I do that.
Sketch.
Mommy, Daddy, please stop fighting.
All right, Rory, do you press the charcoal to the piece of paper?
I was actually going to draw a pretty picture on it. Something happy.
It doesn't have any effect. As a matter of fact, as you attempt to do that, the coal will just wash off it as if it was liquid.
Oh.
Are you using tongs, by the way, to get the charcoal, or?
No, I think I was just talking like a piece that had fallen.
Oh crap! Is there like anything like tongs or anything by the fire?
Yeah, there are tongs. The fire is wood burning as well, so.
Eric's going to go over, grab the tongs, try to pick up the piece of paper, and put it in the fire.
You may, well, before you do that, you may want to be careful. That
he's gonna try it.
Okay, it might work.
The piece of paper will catch fire. Those of you who are under some kind of psychological impairment or effect, it will immediately break. And at that point, boys and girls, we're going to end our scene as you have defeated ending. However, there will be some aftermath in this house at the beginning of the next scene, which will take place in 2 days' time.
Sounds good.
Same bat time, same bat station. Okay. Thank you, players, playing. Thank you, watchers, for watching. This has been another scene in Darkness in Dublin. Have a pleasant evening.